brother man. Mans. Brother man. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
No snare in the mic, A. Now that we have snare in the mic. You look like the kind of guy that pours milk before the cereal itself, dude.
You look like the kind of guy where your parents were cousins and they got a little too close.
You look like the kind of guy that doesn't put any type of jelly on his toast.
You look like the kind of guy that was rode hard and hung up wet.
You look the kind of guy that only uses Velcro shoes. Because shoestrings are too much for you.
You look like the kind of guy that doesn't know how to tie Velcro shoes.
You look the kind of guy... You look like the kind of guy that would buy me shoes. Because I look like the kind of guy that doesn't own shoes.
You look like the kind of guy that got hands for feet.
Man, you look like the kind of guy that likes Almond Joys.
You look like the kind of guy that likes mounds.
Nah, that's crazy. You look like the kind of guy that wraps Christmas gifts in newspaper.
You look like the kind of guy that eats the wrapping from the Christmas gifts.
Man, you look like the kind of guy that cares about reusing the bows every year, and they get upset when they see one getting thrown out in the trash, dude.
I was just gonna say, you look like the kind of guy that is in the trash.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Whatever happened to your mama? Like Yo Mama with fucking Wilder Valderrama.
Dude, truthfully, I think Yo Mama got old. Which is why I think now, like, the new generation of Yo Mama is the roast battles. Hosted by goddamn what's his name, Brian? No. Yeah, Brian Moses.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think Roast Battle kind of took over Yo Mama, because I think you really only can go so far with Yo Mama.
I really would have liked for you to be on Yo Mama and just every line is, you look like the kind of guy, and just every bar is, you look like the kind of guy.
Dude, I think we should do a show like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind opening up every episode doing it like that, dude.
You look like the kind of guy.
Dude, these guys over here look like the kind of guys that don't show up for a fucking thing, dude.
There was a video I saw the other day that was like Southern insults, and that's where that you look like your parents were cousins and they got a little too close.
I like that. I saw a list of work insults, or like work nicknames. The one nickname for a coworker was fuck, dude, what was it? Just make sure it's defrosted. Hell yeah, dude. God damn it, what was I? Oh, yeah, the one coworker insult was, I forget the fucking name for it, dude. I know the reasoning for the name, I just forget the
You look like you're wrong-handed?
No.
Did you ever see, like, the videos that are, like, a whole bunch of, like, the worker insults?
What do you call, like, the meat roasting?
What?
Like meat smoking. What do you...
Barbecue?
Other synonyms for barbecue. It's another synonym for barbecue, but like whatever it is, the reason is oh, it's brisket.
Well, brisket's a type of meat.
Yeah, you call your coworker brisket because he takes 6 to 8 hours to get the job done. I know it took a while to get it out, dude, but listen, woo. Listen, we're all having a good time right now. I'm having a great time right now, dude. I hope you're having a good time wherever you're at, whether you're in the car, whether you're at work, and you're allowed to listen to podcasts. Not many people can. I do. Pretty cool. Huh? No, I don't think a lot of people can. You can Amazon.
You shouldn't fucking work for Amazon. That's like
certain positions in Amazon you can't have like earbuds in while picking shit. Which you would think like being like a warehouse worker and you're just working the aisles picking shit and throwing them in the carts. You would think you could listen to something.
Do you think a company that sells millions of headphones would let you wear headphones?
Yeah, dude, the amount of Raycons and fucking Tozos, dude, I bet some of you listening right now have a pair of Tozos in your ears, dude. You know?
I never heard of Tozo.
Tozos, I Loves.
Remember Skull Candies, dude?
Well, the two I named are like Amazon, like brand specials.
Do you remember Skull Candies?
Do I remember Skull Candies? They're still a thriving business.
Really?
Yeah. Skull Candy's doing great. Skull Candy, arguably, dude. I mean, this is like super insider for like Borders, dude. But like, dude, for anybody that shreds, really any form of shredding, like
shreddability.
I mean,
if you have any shred of shreddability,
if you have any form of shreddability, dude, if you hold any form of shreddability on the snow, you know the Skull Candies, dude, the icons. Thrown over your beanie, they weren't going fucking anywhere. Dude, you could huck yourself way too far, going way too fast over a fucking jump. You could eat absolute shit. Those Skull Candy icons, dude, let me tell you something. Not a paid advertisement. They weren't going anywhere. You would lose your entire ass fucking pair of pants. And mind you, your feet are strapped into bindings, so you physically couldn't lose your pants.
But they were gone.
You would lose your pair of pants before those Skull Candy icons fell off. Skull Candy, I know you're listening. We could do great things together. I don't know if you've like podcast studio version things, dude, but I'm down. I'm here for it. Dude, we can make videos. I'll be a whatever type of body model you want, dude.
It's just your ass with headphones
Bro,
on it.
if you make a big enough fucking pair of headphones, we can put them on my butt cheeks. And I'll even flex them for you in the photo, dude. These things could open a jar of pickles. They are that strong.
Thinking of Skull Candies is triggered in my brain from literally today that I realized I probably shouldn't work alone as often as I do because I'm literally by myself most of the day.
I mean, depending on the trade.
I parked next to a truck and I got out and I was already laughing to myself because it was like this old Dodge with this like custom big steel bumper on it. It was like an Iron Forge bumper where it's like laser cut out Iron Forge in the front. And I'm like pulling up and I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
I get out. You know how on the back they have like the stripe on the bed that says like 4x4?
Sure.
This one had skulls and shit in it.
Oh.
And I got out and I was like, brother.
Oh. Well, what, was he there?
No.
Oh, I thought you actually got to address him.
I'm doing this out
Throw
loud,
up the
though.
horns,
By
dude.
myself, I'm speaking out loud like, hell yeah, brother. Fucking,
Dude.
that truck's tough.
Dude, listen, if you have that mindset when you see something like that and you don't say it out loud to yourself, you're having a hard time finding yourself, I'll say.
Dude, I'm my favorite.
Accepting who you are as a human being.
I'm my favorite comedian. I make myself laugh more than anybody.
I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, like we're doing the damn thing, you know. You're bringing down a guest. We're gonna have a dope guest on, dude.
Hi, Grump.
Maybe besides just you and me. Yo, say something to the mic, Archibald.
You won't.
Tell him something. Tell him something, dude. What do you gotta say? Come on. In the studio, we have young Archibald Wiggums, the first of his name.
Father of dragons.
Father of dragons. Drooler of thrones. I mean, king of the diapers, dude. The Don of dead stares. Don't you look at me like that. I mean, he's got a lot of drool coming out of his mouth, but we don't have any form of articulation, which is fine. Nah, dude. There ain't. I thought. Would have been cool.
I was trying to go through in my head and figure out how to convert Game of Thrones where it's like King of the First Men, King of the Andals.
That's why I thought my best was the Drooler of Kingdoms or Drooler
of Thrones.
Yeah, Drooler of Thrones, because, you know, Drooler and Ruler, they're spelled differently, but boy, they sound similar, and it fits perfectly.
There is one king, the King of the North.
Yeah, but what would his version of the North be?
King of the Grump, dude.
King of the Grump? King of the Grumpy Pants?
Yeah. He's a grump.
Captain Grumpy Pants, is that you?
You see the deadpan? He takes after his dad.
Dude, hey.
Just the uninterested stare.
Hey, Mr. Whittletoes, what are you doing over there, dude? What's up, Mr. Whittlefeet?
His feet are probably cold.
What's up, Mr. Whittlefeet? We're probably going to have to cut this because I'm talking to a baby and there's no productive conversation happening.
There wasn't a
What's up,
productive
Whittlefeet?
conversation beforehand.
Dude, don't tell me what is and is not productive in conversation land, sir.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
What were we talking about?
I was talking about racism and how it's running rampant in the streets,
No,
dude.
that was not what we were
It's
talking
running
about.
rampant in the streets, dude. It's everywhere. Dude, everywhere you look.
It's higher in your car than it is anywhere else.
It's not in the car, dude. I support
It's
the
around the
music.
car?
I support the artists in which I listen to. There's no racism in or around my vehicle. Do you understand me?
I'm listening.
But when a bomb-ass Lil Wayne song comes on shuffle, do you expect me to just... What do you expect me to do?
So I texted Megan the other day because our wedding's coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I said I think I finally found the song that she should let me and the groomsmen walk into.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it briefly, and you got to tell me what song it is.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that, dude.
I'm probably not, but I don't really care.
I don't think you... I mean, hey, if it has to get cut, it gets cut. It's Lollipop.
Tell me this wouldn't be a dope-ass intro.
Are there any lyrics at any point?
It's all instrumental. It's a wedding, Juice.
But I think coming in a lollipop is a wild flex.
The other option was Mr. Carter.
I mean, if I had to guess,
She doesn't like any of my other options. So
you're probably
because
gonna end
my
up doing,
ideal
like,
intro juice would be this.
Oh yeah, dude. Uh-huh. You might want to stop that for copyright purposes.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah, but dude, listen,
I
I
played
would
10
also,
seconds of it. Chief
would-
Keef ain't about this. Chief Keef ain't about that.
I mean, that'd be a banging ass.
Is it bad that I think that's the best part of that song?
Kinda.
I love that intro. I think it's so fucking funny.
It's a great intro. Have you seen the original video of it? Of like the dude? No, like of the guy in the car.
Mm-mm.
Like of the guy that's saying that shit, like
Mm-mm.
in the intro. It's a great video.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably gonna end up walking in or dancing to, or whatever the fuck you're talking about, to like Ed Sheeran.
Like Mine and Her dance?
Yeah, maybe
No.
like Lana Del Rey, some
Nope.
NSYNC maybe.
It's actually like an indie band. Like people won't really know who it is.
Fucking 4 years strong, dude. You're just gonna.
I would love to.
But like, what's that even mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I mean, in your words, like, what does it all like?
What does it all mean?
Yeah, what does it all mean?
Didn't we talk about this last week? What does it all mean?
I thought we were gonna maybe branch back into.
We can bring
that, dude.
we can go back into it.
Yeah.
Hold on,
and I
let me
mean,
do this.
You probably have some bullshit fucking devil's advocate for me, dude. So what do you got?
For what?
All right, so just to recap.
Don't say I got something for you and I don't know what it is.
So just to recap for the listeners, as I rip this fresh caramel, I'm about to fuck up, dude. We had, I said that I wanted to write a book that was inspired because this one dude had like real like nihilistic views on pretty much everything in life. And I thought it was kind of like, like a bummer. I thought I could write a pretty banging ass book as to like the opposite of nihilism, which we then looked up, and that is extremism, or no,
not existentialism, but it
No,
was
no,
something
it was
else. It was something
existentialism.
else with it though. It was like something existentialism.
Well, no, it was existentialism because I asked, well, doesn't that mean bad? It's like an existential crisis.
Yeah, existentialism is often considered its closest philosophical counterpart.
Yeah. What do you got for me, dude?
I don't know.
Unless maybe
'cause-
Matt was the one that had more.
Well, it's not like I'm not nihilistic, but I also don't think there's a point to everything.
Well, like, you gotta give me a topic.
You're the one
point of
writing the book.
reference. Well, you said everything. Give me something that you feel as if doesn't have any form of like point. Give me something. In
Well,
order for you to believe that, you have to have at least one thing that you stand by that you think has
So-
absolutely no purpose.
because it's not that
Give me something, baby.
it's not that it has no purpose, but like do you know who your great grandparents were? Do you even know their name?
Great?
Yes. So your great grandparents' parents.
No. I mean, I've heard their names before, but like
But people get lost to history
and I've
because
seen
they
black and white photos that
because
my gran has of
they
them,
may
but
not
no.
have done anything that was besides having your great grandparents.
Yeah,
they did
see,
nothing that was
I-
significant.
I got an immediate fucking counter to what you're trying to say. Not everybody is going to make such a difference in the world.
And that's my point.
Where your name is going to be remembered.
And that's my point.
There's only going to be so many George Washingtons.
Yeah, but at
There's only
what
gonna
point
be
does
so
your
many Denzel Washingtons?
but at what point does your family
There's
stop
a-
holding on to pictures of past people? And you know what I mean? Like
Why do you want to be remembered so bad 4 generations from right now?
I'm not saying you have to be, but I'm saying like what was the point of their life then? If they left no impact behind.
Well, I mean, depending what your life choices are, you leave massive impact behind. You now.
That one guy in Germany left a huge impact.
You now have just set in stone, leaving another generation after you and your woman are both gone.
We've also put out almost 200 episodes on the internet that will live forever until the clankers take over.
I thought the conversation or the example of your child was more impressive, but
I'm just saying, if something were to happen to me, he has 200 episodes
does.
to
Of a
listen
lot
to
of shit to listen
of his
to.
dad saying things he shouldn't say on the internet.
Probably.
But
And
I'm just making a point of like
my
not
explosive
every
outburst at one
the
point.
reason why I say this is there's like a common trend with the generations beneath us of what they refer to as main character syndrome. Do you know what that is?
As in, everyone wants to be a main character.
Everybody feels they are the main character in life. Like,
Well,
like if
because
you're the main character of your story, but they feel they are the main character of everyone's story. Everywhere they
especially
go,
when they branch out and they get some form of start of like a following. And I don't mean it needs to be hundreds of thousands or millions.
it could be 6 people.
Dude, you could literally start a group or a fan base. Dude, there are so many different things you could start. And like people, you could literally have 15 followers and people will start to be like, well, like my following or like my fan base or like it's just another.
Dude, I
way
still
of saying it's just
like
very
feel weird when
self-centered.
people bring up like that they listen
self-centered.
to the podcast, or if somebody comes up and or somebody like comments or emails or message, like it's still like weird to me.
I like hearing compliments about it. It's cool.
I know, but it catches
I like
me off
hearing
guard.
people's like favorite parts because that is.
Tell Juice nothing
arguably
matters
without,
and we're
like-
all just gonna die. Oh,
Dude,
you
I also
dude, he got caramel
dude,
too.
He's handing out caramel slabs to everybody. What'd you just say? What was your point?
I said, Matt, tell him that nothing matters and we're all just gonna die. But my point was,
we're getting back into the
my
the
point
end of
was
last
with, like,
episode.
well, we'll let Matt eat a little bit because
Well,
he
yeah,
just
of
got his food.
course. Yeah, I mean,
But-
keep his mic down until he's ready.
But people feel they're way more important.
Yeah,
Than they
people
really
are. Very
are.
self-centered.
So
You don't need to leave that form of lasting.
So if you want me to
impact for your neighbor
play
to remember.
devil's advocate to,
No, I was playing it to your devil's
I know.
advocate to why there's not a reason for something.
but people feel there is this abundant reason, and most people's lives are inevitably meaningless. It's really hard for a lot of people to find meaning in their life.
Well, it's because you need to find something you enjoy doing and not something that people enjoy seeing you do or like.
But
Like,
what if
dude, you know
the
what I mean?
thing that you really enjoyed was like cocaine and hookers, and both are bad for you?
I have more of like a realistic one. You have the iShow speeds, the Kai Cenats, you have the neons, you have the
All the internet famous people. That's the list you're giving is like
you have like
the insanely
IRL
popular,
streamers,
the insanely
gamer
popular with like
streamers.
Gen Alpha and Gen Z.
Sure. You see all those people doing it. They go out and they buy an Elgato capture card. They want to start streaming. They never accumulate more than like 10 viewers at any point in time on any form of like streaming platform.
Yeah.
They feel like there's a they
But
feel
to the
like
same
they're a-
point, 10 people like you.
10 people don't necessarily even like you. I mean, if you
10
need
people
to
like
use
you
that
enough to watch
reason-
you, but I'm just
Yeah,
making
dude,
the
10
point
people
of
need to- the 10 people popped in. I mean, like 10
like with
people
with
don't
us doing
like
this
you.
podcast, whether it was fucking 5,000 people listening to us or if it's 8 people, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah, because like we do this as like a weekly. This is like a nice like, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
And it's fun to
like
do,
A
it's-
weekly reunion. It's cool. And I mean, I realistically understand that like this can't happen forever. I mean, in a way though, it can, even if it's not as frequent. It could be like a more pre-planned thing. No, I'm not saying even on like
Are you
the
saying that to
child
me, Matt?
aspect.
'Cause I'm
I mean,
here.
like, I mean, like, what if you find a banging ass deal on a piece of land? It's like 10 acres for a steal, but it's also,
We build a studio.
but you know, your property is now like 40 to 45 minutes away. So like, you might not do that drive every week. Maybe you would.
Zoom's a thing.
Yeah, you could zoom in. I'm just saying, like, the physical get together of everyone being in the same room and just seeing
But it doesn't.
each other,
I've
hearing
thought
each
about this. It
other.
doesn't have to be physical.
Doesn't have to be. I mean, I'd prefer it to be. Like, if it's gonna get to a point where none of us are like able to meet up and it's just all
Now
all
who's being
via
nihilistic?
computer, huh?
Now who's being nihilistic?
That's not nihilistic. I mean, there's still a point and a purpose somehow to what I. The purpose, I guess, of what I'm saying for that is, like, what are we doing at that point? Sound quality won't be as good. The lag is going to be bad if everyone's internet isn't up to par. That's just 4 people over Zoom, dude. That's a horrible idea.
Dude, I've been in Zooms with way more than 4 people.
Yeah, but
Just mute everybody. Just let Juice talk.
I mean, hey. I have an unwritten monologue every week. I don't, you know. I'm
Do it
not
over.
here
We'll
to-
we'll do it over TikTok Live.
I'm not here to hold anybody back.
I'm just.
Maybe. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Yeah, but I'm saying though, you know, like to that point though, I'd say make it a point to be there in person. Like unless we are in, like, oh, well I thought you, well yeah, we're on the same page. I thought you were, well, I mean, like if you're trying to make a statement, no one hears.
I love
it
the
'cause
fact that
mic
like
is
our
down.
listeners are only hearing a one-sided conversation
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
really funny to
people-
me, but I want to let Matt eat.
Yeah, people think I'm crazy. I'm talking to Matt, and
And Matt's just
Matt's making
kiboshing everything Juice is saying. That's
Matt's
what's happening.
smashing a salad right now off mic, but he's saying to me that if something means enough to you, you will make time for it.
If you haven't figured out by now, Matt picks up food on his way here every time.
Yeah, Matt
So
usually
we
scoops
try to
food.
let Matt eat so that he has a full belly.
He brought a whole ass hoagie, dude. I don't even know what's in there, but I know I would like it. Unless it's a tuna hoagie or a chicken salad, and honestly, both those are kind of disappointing.
Is that from Sophia's? Their
Oh, they made
California
homemade
cheesesteak's pretty
subs,
good.
Dude.
Yeah.
Homemade rolls. Wait, do they really know you by name?
Senor Matt.
You're not kidding? That's funny. I mean, like, pre-walking up to, like, you scanning your card? That's funny.
You're one of 6 people that walk in there. Not many people walk in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not many people, like...
Put Matt's mic on, dude.
It's too far away from him. I ain't picking it up. We'll figure it out as we go. That's
Yeah.
kind of been the whole shebang.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not something we have. It's not like it's a job for any of us. We don't have to do it. I don't
Yeah.
want it to be a job. Even if we started making serious money off of this,
yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't want it to be a job.
I mean, I would make
It shouldn't be work for anybody.
It is a job. We made $1.04 last month.
That's true. We did make $1.04.
Yeah, and, like, we are
Don't worry, we're making way much more this month, but
We're on the fucking
I mean, we making bread, dude.
on the road to being millionaires.
it was hysterical. I signed in today to upload the one episode, and I have the other one queued. And it was like last month you made $1.04, and it's like this month you're projected to make X amount of dollars. And I was like, it's just so funny that it was $1.04. That was the first deposit.
Not bad.
I think it cost
Boys are
them.
making moves.
I think it cost them more money to give us that than it did than what we made.
I opened up a secondary IRA account last week.
Yeah.
I'm already up $22.17
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
in less than 1 week, boys.
I'm proud of you.
Or like in 1 week.
Proud of you.
Wow.
I got the app on my phone. I can see the live updates every day. Of it.
Check it every couple minutes.
No, that's unhealthy. I thought about it.
I was like,
but no, I'm not
Megan
doing
has a
that.
very rich uncle. And he was telling me on a vacation one time about how now that he's retired, he does stock trading. And he was like, yeah, he's like, you should buy into this, you should do this. And I'm like, this is all stuff that, like, if you have the time, you can do.
What, day trading?
It's not even necessarily day trading, but he's not holding up for long periods of time. He's watching and then off-selling and buying later. It's not like single day trading. He's
buying in the fourth quarter and then he's selling in like the second quarter
Or
of like the next year.
however he feels he needs to sell soon, he'll to make a profit. And he's
Sure.
like, he's like, in the last 6 months, I made X amount of dollars. And I'm like, again, you're retired now, so you have the time. I'm like, I don't have the time to learn about it. I don't have the time to watch it. I don't really care.
I would argue you do have the time.
I don't.
You could listen to it on like your drive over to work. You
I
got,
can
like,
listen
10,
to
15
whatever.
minute
I
drive.
can't sit there and actively buy and
Oh,
sell.
no,
And that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I don't have the time.
I got you.
He has the time to wake up in the morning, watch the stock ticker, watch fucking Dave Ramsey or whoever he's trying to watch, and learn about this or that, and then do this. And you only got so much, like, processing power in your brain. And there's so much dumb shit I have in there.
You're talking to the king of knowing that there's only so much brain process power in his brain.
Dude,
Who,
like,
me? Listen, dude, I might be stupid, but I ain't dumb. You understand?
but, like, I've already changed my career twice. Like, I can't learn much more.
Oh. Well, I would argue once again. I would argue you could.
Dude, I tried to play a video game the other day and my thumbs felt dumb.
Well, it's because you had to kind of walk away from the video game life because of having a child.
It was just,
you
it's
had a
like,
lot of prep
like
work to do.
my brain can only handle so much. I think I'm just I need a second brain. I need a hard drive. Whenever
I thought
Elon
that was
figures that
TV
shit
shows.
out, we can put that shit in there. See what it does.
I feel that way with like TV shows on like all the different streaming platforms. Like we watch, like, you know, me and the lady watch so many different
Or what
friggin'.
you wanted to call her.
Yeah, dude, me and my broad. We
I'm sure she loves that you call her that.
she does.
Yeah?
Yeah. She does.
She just gets the leash out and walks you around the yard for 10 minutes every time you say it.
No. Dude, I tell her I'm gonna put her out behind the shed all the time.
I wouldn't threaten that lady.
Dude, she knows I would.
She knows she would murder you in
She
like a
knows
quick
I
minute.
would literally never lay a finger in a violent way.
That's because she'd
on
murder
her,
you.
So, well,
And hide the body and do it well. You'd be on a train car.
if my gun safe could speak, I feel as if I would be protected otherwise.
You'd
But
have to
once
get to
again-
it.
You're right. She coming.
That's the biggest thing with a gun safe. It
Yep.
keeps your gun safe.
I think I gotta type in the pad, or if you have a manual safe where you.
But
have
you
to,
just
like,
gotta
do the
get to it.
dial. Yeah,
So,
well, you
Juice,
know.
I have not watched the Diddy documentary. Like you
God
instructed me
damn
to.
it.
I didn't. I don't have time.
did.
Matt did, but I want you.
Where'd all those sketches that he signed? Where'd all the courtroom sketches that he signed go?
Courtroom sketches.
There was a scene that I vividly remember. They were people in the courtroom came out with and they had sketches from inside, like they take sketches of the courtroom.
When they can't videotape in there, they usually do drawings.
Yeah, people sketch them, right?
Gotcha.
And after after he was freed or whatever, people were bringing it up to him and getting him set or signed or something like that. But they were like the actual sketches, like right after like the day of trial. For that day, he'd sign them. So who has those? I want to know where those are.
Big fans. Or people that wanted to resell them on eBay and make a banging profit
That's what I
of a
think.
piece of history. It's probably mainly resellers, dude. They'll end up on the internet if they haven't already.
So fill me in, Juice. Give me the cliff notes.
On what, Diddy?
Yep. The documentary. Give me the cliff notes.
I mean, where do I begin? They had acquired the tapes because Diddy never paid the camera team for all the footage, from what I heard.
Now I seen a post saying that
So
wasn't
50
that wasn't
bought it.
true, and and Diddy was trying to sue him.
Well, if you watch the documentary, there are a lot of people that Diddy had strung on for
A long time.
a long time. Some people, close to like a decade.
Longer than that.
Well, I mean, like with like Cassie, dude, like
I guess he has.
he strung her along for fucking ever,
I'm
dude.
thinking he did it to multiple people over multiple decades. Not one. You're right. One person who was probably
For sure.
10 years or lesser.
Well,
Yeah,
I
mean,
knew.
like,
so
like
I,
show me
so-
Cassie's ridiculous fucking
So I
record.
did see the first.
list.
I did see the first episode, and the stuff with the concert hall where that guy's sister died and shit. I knew about that from a different documentary.
Yeah, it's like he got
Yeah,
famous
yeah.
off of a tragedy.
So I knew about that, and I knew about the thing with Mac, with him stealing all the money from his albums.
Yeah.
But I didn't see anything else past that, besides the first episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's just dirty, sleazy business deals and shit where the artists just, I mean, most artists that have ever been signed to Diddy, have never had a real glorious payout of albums.
So what happened with like Biggie's money going to his mom and stuff like that? Because
They didn't really get into that too much.
I just know like his mom took over ownership of all his albums.
So
Did use Biggie's
so
fund
Biggie's
to pay for his
estate,
own funeral.
yeah, yeah, Biggie's estate was charged a bill for the party that Diddy put on for the funeral. So like literally everything.
Well, he told apparently told Biggie's mom, like, we're gonna take care of it. I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but he didn't have it on a personal account. He charged it as if Biggie was alive, and like Diddy threw a party for Biggie and was like, "Oh, here you go, buddy. Here's your party, and also here's the bill for the party that I planned and threw for you."
That's crazy.
So he did that with the funeral service and everything that they had planned. So like they had a police escort throughout the city. They were blaring his music, like the after party of like.
It was great.
It was fucking
A big
insane. And then they charged like his family to cover it. Like he's like that type of like a fucking dirtball.
That's fucked.
He
apparently his dad was once a pimp, sort of like gangster in did he grow up in the Bronx? Wherever he grew up.
I
He was
think.
Supposedly. So his mom would kind of like still be in that lifestyle and would like take him, like always had really rich shit, but didn't really do like really nice stuff, but didn't really work or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the mom was doing shit like neither parent was a good role model for
She
him. Which I
definitely
mean, like I
nurtured him
get,
into being a fucking psycho.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's a lunatic. He saw shit at a very, very young age that definitely probably shaped him into like the freak off thing. I mean, like, he really was. I mean, like, I don't like they didn't go far in depth as into who was in them, how many people were there, but like every time that like he had a room raided or a house raided or something, like even his hotel room, like the
Hotel
most
room had,
recent
like, 25
raid
bottles
when they
of oil.
found him, yeah, dude, there was oil like even in his like hotel, like in the nightstand drawer. There were like 6 different.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, dude, like while standing trial and his hotel room was gone through, there were multiple different brands. And they were all opened of different, like some were like pink tops, some were green tops, some like I forget the other
Just
colors,
baby
but
oil?
of just different oils. Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Allegedly laced baby.
Oh, bro. So this. A part of me has a little dark humor joke after explaining this part, but so he would make Cassie. There was a sex worker
Oh, yeah.
there was a sex worker that publicly opened up about like what
Being
what
their,
Diddy would have him do.
He was their cuck.
Yeah, Diddy. So at first he was.
He would just massage her with oil.
Yeah, he would just do like simple shit, and then Diddy would make him fuck Cassie for like hours. But then
Days.
sometimes sometimes days,
Sounds
because they would
Terrible. Oh no,
They
worst
would
job
take-
ever.
they would take.
Sounds
Yeah, that's
exhausting.
kind of like my dark humor joke for it. They would take
He's like crying to a therapist.
I
"And
know-
he made me bang the most beautiful woman.
dude,
ever."
Cassie's gorgeous.
I know when she took the stand, her husband walked out because she had to explain things that happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was sleeping with Kid Cudi, on and off for years during the thing with Diddy.
Roll a bit, little bit. Roll it up and take a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, and that's what Diddy did. Diddy rolled up.
Kidnapped one of his secretary, I want to say, like assistant type people, and like kidnapped her and was like, take me to wherever Cassie and Cuddy are. I'm gonna kill him. And
Yeah.
she like was like, what do you mean? And he made her take him to where they were.
Pretty sure he had
showed up to
Cassie.
Kid Cudi's
He had
house.
Cassie take him to the house and be like, "I'm gonna kill this fucking guy."
Yeah, so they showed up to Kid Cudi's house. Kid Cudi wasn't there because he was with Cassie. So then Diddy made the lady, I guess, apparently like make it seem like he wasn't with her so that they could meet up. And then there was like, I don't know what happened after that. I don't remember what the resolve
And
from that was.
Cudi's music career died.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
He's still making music.
It's not nearly
And
as
then-
popular as he
Yeah,
was.
but he
though.
went.
And then, so the other dude who like genuinely was like the genuine backbone, like the genuine backbone
his
of
half
Bad Boy
brother.
Records.
Basically his half brother. It's like me and your relationship, me and CJ, like, well, actually even more so because they lived in like the same house. and,
Sure.
like, they were like
Yeah, man, like they grew up
from like 4 or 5
together,
years old,
yeah.
real young.
and so like, but like he was the dude that actually like he was the bookkeeper. He did the producing. He ran all the numbers. He did all the advertising. He did all the reaching out to get onto stations and to
Well,
get interviews. And it's like
in his story. He is. We don't know if that is entirely true because that's him saying it.
Other people in the documentary gave him credit for being like
Fair.
the fucking guy. While Diddy was off trying to play gangster, this dude was the guy actually like running the show that actually kept Bad Boy alive. And at one point, Diddy was so deep with spending money and living such a wild lifestyle. So like pre-story, this dude, like the half brother, was given like
Quarter stake.
like 15,
25%.
25. Yeah, it was
He got
25%. Yeah.
25%, and Diddy's mom got 25%.
Yeah, so he gets 25% of Bad Boy when they first start off. It was like legally, contractually done, signed. He owned 25%. Diddy got, so like fast forward back to this, Diddy got so far involved with just dumb shit that he went to his like half brother pretty much, threatening him. He's like, listen, I need the money. You're gonna get it back plus interest. But right now, in this very moment, I need the money. Give me, like I need it.
Basically talked him out of his contract, signed out of his contract.
Because he
Signed the
was being
stakes over.
optimistic, saying, like, I would literally do anything for this business to thrive, and if I'm gonna get my money back, there's gonna be interest towards it. You know, like, if it's for the betterment of the company, he's like, I don't mind doing it to then recoup it. He gave everything. He gave him everything, and to this day, he has never recouped anything from,
That's shitty.
like,
There's a lot of good parts of that documentary.
there's a lot of shit that I honestly don't remember that he
A lot of
did.
twists and turns.
There is a
They talk a
gang
lot
member.
about the shootings and stuff.
Yeah, there's a gang member that openly admitted that, you know, Diddy was like full blown involved. He had openly admitted who did the shooting. The guy's dead anyway. It doesn't matter. But the guy that is currently on, or like going to be on trial for the official murder of Tupac, I believe he was at least in the car.
EPD, yes. Yeah, he was in the car.
Yeah, he was in the car. He didn't do the shooting. I believe, if anything, he was doing the driving. But
Didn't
but
Tupac
both
think Lil Caesar set him up when he first got shot, when he didn't die?
he thought, he thought that Biggie
Yes.
set him up because they showed up conveniently when Tupac showed up to the studio. Like, they were all up above.
So they were.
And he walked in. They weren't robbed. They, like, none of their money was taken. Their jewelry wasn't taken. Like, it was a hit job.
Which is why Tupac literally was like still on his deathbed and was like, I'm checking out of this hospital because if I stay here, they're gonna come shoot me here. These people don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, after all that, that's where, like, you know, some of his most, like, notorious and famous songs came from.
But
Retaliating. Because,
Yeah,
like,
they-
if you listen to his albums, dude, it's a wild thing where, like, you listen him pre-getting shot the first time,
It goes from like
and then
Dear Mama.
post him getting shot the first time.
It goes from like Dear Mama to Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like it really goes from, like, two completely different versions of Tupac, like, from that shooting.
first off, fuck you, bitch.
And then that's when he, like, linked up with Suge, or he was at
Well, he was already on with Suge, but
was he
the
on with
thing-
Suge at that point?
Yeah. So the thing with the reason Biggie and Tupac drama got started is mostly because of Diddy allegedly being in Biggie's ear,
Yeah.
like saying that, you know, this shit, that shit, all this.
I just want to know how Diddy did this for so long.
Did what for so long?
All, like, everything.
30 years at
I mean, you
least.
can manipulate people within the industry forever. I mean,
Money,
like, look
man.
at
But
what
public opinion.
I mean, look at what Scooter Braun did
Money.
to Taylor Swift,
that's
selling
exactly
her entire thing. Look at what
that's his exact MO though, is he put so much money into the media to change the narrative, like he did with his trial. He was literally like, some of the footage in that documentary is from
him in the hotel room.
He paid to have a personal, like, a biography done, a videography done of him during the trial, filming like 24/7, follow him all around New York to the trial and all this shit. 50 ended up getting hold of some of this footage and puts it in there, but the whole, like, in literally in the one thing he says something. He's like, no, we're not doing enough to change the narrative. We gotta control what they're thinking. Like you're talking about people on the news. Well, there might be 7 billion. There might be 9 billion.
CNN,
there might be 9 billion people on the planet, but there's 7 billion on TikTok and Instagram. And like that's his exact thing was like change the narrative, the public narrative, and that changes the truth essentially. Which is funny because that's also the narrative of our government.
Dude, shout out to 50 though, being the pettiest of all petty people.
I love 50. Did you see the video of 50? He was gonna sell his like first home that he bought in New York, and he meets with his realtor and his like financial investor, whatever, and he goes, I guess his house had been on the market for a while. It wasn't getting the offers that he wanted. He finally got a decent offer, and they were like, you should take this, like. It's like 4.5 million or something. Like, take it, whatever. And 50 was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna sell the house. I think I'm gonna donate it. And he ends up donating and turns it into like a kid's charity house where they can like go. Yeah, super. So these kids get to go live in like a $4 million mansion and like. All because he was like, nah, I don't really need the money.
Well, it's smart. It's smart on both helping kids and it's a tax write-off now.
Yeah, it's a tax write-off. It's a non-profit.
You can tell in the video, like
that he actually cares.
In his smile in his eyes, like you can see that he's
got so much money just off of vitamin water, dude. He doesn't care. That man. Did you ever hear his story on vitamin water? Or he went to the store and he bought like a water for like $2.50, and he goes, man, people are just selling water for $2.50. He's like, why don't we sell water? That's literally how it fucking started.
Yeah, but he sold way better water.
Well, then he met with people, and they went over, like, well, if we make, like, a hydration drink to not necessarily compete with Gatorade, but give a different option than Gatorade. And then it turned into this fucking multi-billion-dollar industry of vitamin water.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell
Dude,
Here, I'll turn it up. Pause that. It didn't pause.
He's doing absolutely fine.
There you go. Yeah. You unpause it.
Yeah, you unpause the video, yeah.
There you go.
But before we wait,
This
you
is
do
realtor.
understand, the house has been on the market for a long time.
All right.
This 4.2, this is it. It's like, it's cash. He is ready.
If I needed money, I would be one to take the $4.2 million. But it's been a long time. So, like, I'm already over the property.
We will not get a better
Because I want to walk away from here. And if you say no, listen, you're my client.
Guys,
I
like,
respect
I'm
you,
going to get
just
a
want
really
you
big
to
commission for this, so you should say yes.
be sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I'm going to end up giving the property to charity. It feels like it's better if I actually give it away. In the beginning, I come to this property following being on tour.
Right.
And you gotta imagine not having any finances and then coming back off a tour and there's $42 million sitting there. It's the first thing I bought. So I'm gonna give it to the G-Unity Foundation. It's a foundation I started in 2004. We kind of
The
focused
G-Unity.
on
I like
after-school
that.
programs for C-level students.
G-Unit. You can see, like, you see how happy he
When
is,
you
though?
talk about the charity, you get this big smile.
Whatever
on your
happened to
face.
Tony
You're like,
Ayo?
Because it felt good. But it would have been interesting to have.
He's still in jail?
programs to escape the
think
cities
so.
and the kids from the inner cities to go out and just be creative. Like to
My brother used to have a
kinda
free
hone in
Yayo
on,
shirt,
the arts and stuff like that. So it'll bring the kids.
which is
and
a
use the space
hilarious
the right
double
places.
entendre.
51,000 square feet.
Yeah, they'll be able to use the recording
51,000
studio,
square
the
feet.
fitness areas, the pools, everything.
Studio,
It'll
pool,
be a whole summer camp
basketball
house.
court.
A fucking 2,500 square
That's
foot
all.
house.
Like, I think that's all. Like,
Yeah.
when people do that, and you can, like, yeah, of course, it's 2 tax write-offs because he's donating it to his own foundation, so it's like it's
Yeah.
win-win. But you can tell it's not like entirely motivated by that. Like, and rightfully so. Take advantage of any loophole you can
Yeah.
within our government.
But when it's actually something that also helps.
yeah, and it actually makes you feel good.
That realtor would have made minimum $135,000
Yeah.
off of.
Did you do the math quick?
Of
Of 3%.
That's why he was like,
3%.
I'm walking away from here.
And you don't know what it is in New York.
Yeah, $4.5
Sorry,
million
it was New
crib.
Hampshire, I think.
Even still.
Connecticut, which is going to be even more, probably just as bad.
Yeah, real estate.
$135,000.
I don't know
dude.
what realtors charge on average up there. So
I can't imagine it's not going to be.
It ain't less than
considering
3%.
you're selling
I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
It ain't less than 3%.
Yeah. And you're talking
They're selling
about a high.
Sunset.
You're talking about a high profile client. You're not.
Yeah.
Dude, you're taking fucking 10% of that probably.
Fuck Sunset. They're selling sky rises, dude. You are spending more than 3% commission on. Yeah, dude. Big money.
It's just crazy.
Many men,
But
many men.
Yeah, dude.
Wish
It's fucking
death
insane.
upon me.
I'm just-
blood in my eyes, baby. I can't see.
I'm just saying, if you look at the growth of that
I'm just trying
man,
to be what I'm destined to
What?
be.
the growth of that man from like coming out as a man who
men.
was shot 9 times in a fucking white beater.
Many
Yeah.
men.
With a vest on, but yeah. He was wearing a vest and he got shot.
Did you ever see the video where he explains how he did the G Unit albums to make sure everybody was selling a fuck ton of albums, like their solo albums?
Yeah. It was
So
cool.
smart.
His marketing.
Where he put his album out and then the G Unit album and then
Yeah.
all their individual records because they were popular off the G Unit album,
He
and now their
played it
solo
out very
records
well.
would fucking blow up.
Yeah, dude. Young
Oh,
Buck,
he
got
actually sold.
fucking-
He sold this house now.
Yeah,
He sells it but donates the
But
money,
then donates the money.
or is that a
he
different
had
house?
Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo,
Same house.
Young Buck.
Because it talks about him doing the show that we just watched.
Yeah.
Where was
Who
it?
else
Right here,
was
$1 million
in it?
listing New York in mid. He decided to pull it and donating it.
See, he just did that to. I don't know. I don't.
But supposedly he did like this whole documentary because of Diddy trying to buy him clothes one time.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
If you ever-
because of that, but yeah.
He
I
sent him
saw the
flowers, which is
video.
crazy.
there's so
Diddy
many.
sent him flowers to his club that he owns.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
just to be a
don't-
fucking petty prick.
Yeah, he's like, you don't buy another man, or like you don't take.
You
know-
don't
you
offer
know-
to take another man's
shopping.
shop, and he called him daddy.
outfits.
There's another
Yeah.
video where he calls him daddy, and he's something.
Dude, it's just so funny to me that like of all the people that like may have been like afraid of Diddy and his influence, the one man who could give 2 fucks is 50, where he's just like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
And he's so public about shit that he
Yeah.
just doesn't care.
him
dude.
in the game, dude. I
Well, when
love the
50 had the
game.
beef with fucking Fat Joe, and he put up the picture of Fat Joe when he was real big, and he was on the beach, and he said, "Your new album, Elephant in the Sand." Like, dude, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, he.
You know
doesn't
who's never
care.
been in beef? Paul Wall.
Paul Wall's definitely been in beef.
With who?
Are you serious?
Like in recent times, I'm saying. I'm not saying fucking 2004.
Most of these guys haven't been in beef, dude, in forever.
So
Like,
speaking of beef, I'm gonna
The
see if
game
I
has
can-
heavy beef with like
I'm gonna
everyone.
I'm gonna see if I find this, but apparently 50 and Marlon Wayans were,
Yeah, I
going
saw
back and forth.
I saw it, and he made a really fucking funny comment.
Dude,
The
f-
game
50's
stays
hilarious. Not
relevant.
only is 50 a savage and doesn't give a fuck, he's also
Very
hilarious.
Funny. Very
Like,
funny.
it's like
yeah.
it's even better than somebody that's like just a pure like I don't know if somebody would do what he's doing but without the humor to it, it's great. But the fact that he's so quick witted with some shit,
Oh, he's funny as fuck.
dude,
dude.
I can't get over the video of him telling the Floyd Mayweather. He's like, Floyd, I'm gonna do the ice bucket challenge. You know what? Fuck the ice bucket challenge. Floyd Mayweather, if you can read 50 pages of that Harry Potter book,
I love.
I'll
that
donate
shit,
$100,000 to the MLS challenge or whatever.
dude. I love that shit.
If you Google it, you'll find it, Matt. If you just Google like 50,
I'm trying to
Marlon
see what
Wayans.
other funny shit he does. He said, "Found out the baby ain't mine." Right there on Maury when he ran into Maury Povich.
Well, his one son was trying to, somebody was trying to claim he was his son.
Oh,
So 50 has like 2 sons, one of which he paid for like ever, and he's
yeah.
now like 20 some years old, and he's saying that his dad doesn't pay child support.
Well, the one son I believe that he's beefing with, like, grew up with his mom. I
Yeah,
guess.
but 50 gave him like
he
a
was-
fuck ton of money every month.
Yeah, and he's still being like incredibly ungrateful, and now that's why 50's putting him on blast. He's like, dude, he's clowning his own son because his son is. I mean, honestly, with like what he's asking for and what he wants out of quote like negotiations that he's trying to be in with his own dad, like. Can you imagine saying the words that, like, I'm in negotiations, like, in legal negotiations right now, like, with my dad? Or, like, I'm trying to?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I could
Do you
imagine
know
saying
how
that, yeah.
fucking insane that sounds? Huh?
I could imagine.
Matt's
saying
wouldn't
that,
involve
yeah.
money though.
I mean, god damn it, dude. But, like, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, it's a crazy fucking statement.
It is a wild statement.
I
Maybe
get it.
not wild for
like,
for
I-
anyone listening.
I
that's
get the
had to
fact
have
that
gone
like
through
he's
some
I
stupid
get the fact
shit.
that he's upset that his dad's like famous and rich and he gets none of it. But at the same time, one, it's not your money. Two, your mom got a fuck ton of
Yeah,
money
man,
every
that's-
month
yeah,
for you,
dude.
and she didn't do anything responsible with it. You should be mad at your mom because he was paying like thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah, man.
Thousands.
As I definitely believe that, like, there needs to be some form of, like, reform for like child
Well,
support.
they also-
especially for like wealthy people.
And like when they
I
get
think that's
divorced,
fucked
they'll do
up.
alimony so they can live the same lifestyle they were living with you. How is that your responsibility?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's just such a crazy fucking thing to me.
Wait, what are you saying to me?
So like when wealthy people get divorced, a lot of the times the wife will go after alimony
Yeah.
and they will get awarded money to maintain the lifestyle they were living while married
Yeah,
with
that's
them.
what I'm saying. Like, why
Why do I have to do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like, you are not entitled to live the lifestyle that
I gave you
still,
once.
Yeah, that yeah. Like, no. What?
It's crazy.
Fuck no. Especially being, dude, like most of the cars that were like gifts, maybe the cars probably weren't in her name. So it's not like she needs to keep up with insuring a Bugatti Veyron that was gifted to her.
And if you
like,
did, sell it.
I mean,
There's your money.
sure, yeah, sell it. Yeah, but like most of the time though, with like women that are getting very expensive things bought for them, it's like at least legally, if it has some form of documentation of ownership, it's usually not in their name. Bags is a different story, like the Birkins and shit. Like, dude, like an entry-level Birkin bag, I'm pretty sure it's like $35,000. And then it only goes up. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them on their site right now, like if you were to go look for a Birkin bag purse, they're like $75,000 to $80,000.
What makes that different from a $200 purse?
It's the name, it's the story, it's the hype behind it. It is the materials, it is the hand craftsmanship of it.
You can't find a handcrafted bag for $200.
No, you totally can.
I'm just making a point.
Hey, dude,
I'm making a point of how ridiculous it is.
I'm not defending $80,000 bags.
Why do you need to buy a pair of red bottoms every week? Like, you don't need that lifestyle.
Dude, I know a guy that got a Louis Vuitton wallet and literally had to ask for $2 so his fucking bank account didn't overcharge to get a $35 overdraft charge. You know, like, why you got these expensive ass things to hold your money and you hardly
You have no money to
hold?
put in.
Yeah, like, why are you being so silly? Don't be silly. Knock that the fuck off. Prioritize your shit. At least a little bit, dude. Like, that's...
I agree.
See, but, like, most of the time, though, like, they're bought as gifts. Like, I don't think... See, there's different levels to everything, though, dude. Like, there's different levels to... especially clothing and just, like, the designer world of, like, accessories, and there's different levels of, like,
So,
cost and,
there's
like,
a Canadian
availability.
brand called No Name.
Yeah,
I just learned about it recently.
I think I've heard of No Name. Go on.
They sell hats for like $5. It is hilarious, the hats they make. They're like just a standard yellow hat, and it'll be like a trucker hat, and on the front in like regular text it'll say a hat made for truckers. And then they'll have like another hat that's like a ball cap to cover your bald spot. Like it'll be like stupid shit like that. But the text for No Name is the same as Off-White. Like the same font.
Christ, dude.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
They're just showing how like cheap you can make shit
you can't,
and sell it.
yeah.
But these same people are making this. It's like the same shit.
Well, so like the big thing that
Well,
I
like
don't
Supreme
like,
was that way. Like they're not the cost to
No,
make their
no,
stuff.
no.
Their shirts
Don't-
are not that expensive.
They're not.
Hold on.
The
hold on.
manufacturing of those shirts.
cost about $3
I can tell
to
you
make.
what they costed. Yeah, they didn't.
It's a screen printed
Most
Supreme
of the prices
on a shirt.
though you're thinking Supreme are resale prices, and you can't think.
It's because they did limited drops, but I'm saying the cost of what it cost to make it versus what they were being sold
Some of it was
for.
very accurate with cost. Like the cost of the crowbar was like pretty accurate. The cost of
The brick?
I mean, I don't know what like no, that was overpriced, but resale wise though, it's one of the most sought after items.
Because they did limited drops.
Yeah.
That was the only reason. They created a sense of scarcity.
Yeah.
I just don't.
mean,
And I'm only saying that because I know you bought some
somewhat.
Supreme stuff.
Some. I think I probably have 12 to 15 hats / beanies. 5 to 7 shirts. I have ceramic trays. I have Zippo lighters. I have lock boxes.
You keep wanting to buy a house, there's your money. Sell 'em.
I mean, I could. It's not that much money. I could sell that, and that would make me. You can't access the. Oh, it's just the full catalog. Never mind. Yeah,
That is
I
a
mean,
$1,600 jacket, and it's ugly red leather.
And it doesn't cost that much to
That's my whole point.
Well, some of them are collabs, and
I don't care.
And they
Doesn't
need to
matter.
price
I
them
don't
at
care.
the-
I'm looking at material and manufacturing versus.
Yeah, but they need to price them at the collaboration brands thing. So, like, what's the collab on that jacket?
Juice, but the collaboration
Supreme
brand's
and-
product
it says
is still
Supreme
not
slash
worth
Number.
that much, is what he's getting at.
Yeah, well, Number probably makes high quality
'cause-
leathers, and they're not gonna like Supreme just threw their logo on a Number's leather jacket.
And it's sold out.
Of course, it's sold out. So you need to wait till Thursday at 11 a.m. and then everything you're looking at will completely change, and you'll see the new shit that they update. And that hoodie's sick as fuck, dude.
This hoodie, Juice?
No, the top left.
$20 hoodie
No,
right here.
no, the one on the
Top left.
Yeah. This is a $20 hoodie right here. This is a $20 hoodie.
Well,
The material of it is not that nice. Even your really nice shit, Juice, Gucci and all that, comes from like the same shitty Chinese little factory. It's all getting sewed in the same
no,
area.
Some
Unless that leather
brands-
jacket, I'll give you that, might come from its own like
It does.
I was gonna
That
say, like,
comes
the
from
exception to
collabor-
things
it's
like that-
certain-
that's an exception. Anything that's fabric,
Same with
all
like
this,
stone.
Anything that's cotton.
all this right here, it gets probably made in the same factory as Gildan, Jersey,
They're
whatever brand this hoodie is.
at one point it was
any
Hanes
other.
for a long time
But-
with what they were doing.
But like with exceptions to like Versace, where they have their own factories that make everything.
There's, I mean, like
And
you
even
can
them, they literally pay for
type
certain
in,
raw products from the same
Yeah.
shitty cheap.
But I'm just saying, I just
providers.
You can
they're
look it
like
up
one of
right
the only
now.
brands I know that honestly make
They're
shit
called
on their
cut
own.
and sews. Look up look up name brand companies.
How
that
much were
have
those
their
shirts that
own-
said "shut the fuck up"?
$54.
That's not bad.
That's way too expensive.
Oh, I'm
for
not
a
saying it's not
t-shirt.
too expensive, but I'm saying in the cost of like go to any other brand and buy a T-shirt, it's if that was
bro,
$100
you buy that
dollars.
shirt. You buy a shirt next Thursday at 11 a.m. from Supreme that says "shut the fuck up." You can resell it literally the next day for like 100.
Juice,
maybe
you're telling me that
150 bucks.
leather jacket was like Supreme, like really nice leather and everything?
Yeah, look up number 9. Yeah,
I'm
number
literally on their
9.
official website that has Chinese characters on it. the leather literally was made for like $7.
Just because it has Chinese letters doesn't mean it's.
Hecho and China probably.
Nah, but
Online
that's,
shop.
It won't
see,
tell you where anything's
see,
made.
You can't. You
Official
can't
online
say
store
that,
or
though.
Zozo Town.
You can't say what you said though.
What?
Just because like stereotypically the cheapest clothes are made in China doesn't
Juice,
mean that there's
anywhere in
not
China,
very
the
quality
wages,
cut and
even
sewn
high wages in China, are still relatively low for
I get
here.
that.
So even a very high luxury item over there is still going to be stupid cheap over here.
That's what happens when you have too many
No.
people.
You ever watch
Not
some
true.
vloggers? You ever watch some vloggers go
Not
through?
true.
It is true.
Have you gone to Superdry?
It's the cost of capital,
Have-
Juice Box.
Have you
If
been to King
something
of Prussia
costs,
Mall?
if something costs a Chinese company 400,000, or let's go 1,000,000 Chinese yen, that is cheaper than it would be to make it in the United States.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the cost though of certain foreign brands. Take the Versace's and the Gucci's that you and the world
ex-
are oh so familiar with in the Italian
that's the
culture
exceptions.
of clothing. There are Chinese and Japanese brands that are equivalent to the Gucci's and Versace's of the world. They're just not located in
I'll give you that.
Italy.
I'll give you
where-
that. That's fair.
That's
But still, the people that made that were only paid a certain amount. So the
Yeah, but
product
it's the
is only
same with
worth.
the people in Italy though. Those
They
people aren't paid.
they get paid a better, more
good
fair
money.
wage. Yes, they do. More money than fucking the Chinese
No.
workers do.
So
No.
Juice.
Don't even.
No.
Are you
Juice.
kidding me?
Yeah, dude, have you seen the shops that make the
Juice,
bags?
You're not. You're thinking of like person to person. I'm talking about the Chinese person could make more per hour in a number over here, but when you back it to the American dollar, they're still making less than the European. You're looking at it like, yeah, this guy makes 15 an hour. This guy makes 15 an hour. That's great, but their 15 an hour is worth $3 US, and Italy's $15 is worth $13 US. So in the end, yes, it is a cheaper product. You're arguing quality. Yeah, it could be good quality, but that doesn't matter if it's really good quality because it still only took you this much
No,
money
but
to
I'm
make
saying,
it.
Dude, but I'm
If
saying,
if I make the most spectacular thing and it only cost me $20 in time and whatever
So
ingredients or whatever it takes to make.
so Juice, the average income in Japan in yen.
dude, I'm not talking
No,
about, dude.
no. I'm
dude,
just
what
making this point because Matt.
No,
Can I?
let me
Juice,
get
the quality can be the same, but the product
I'm
being
not
made in
arguing
a
the
company
quality,
with a
dude.
lower value
There are
economy
streetwear brands.
does not match up.
That's what I'm trying
getting
to.
at.
That's what I'm trying to show.
That
Yes,
is-
that's
what I'm
fact.
saying though is this: there are streetwear brands in Japan.
That are really good quality.
I'm not even arguing quality. I'm talking now price point. There are streetwear brands in Japan.
they
that
charge
are-
a lot, right?
That are just like Supreme,
Yeah.
to where they do limited drops. They are very exclusive, and
And they
they're
charge a
worth
lot, right?
a lot of money.
They're to certain
Whatever
people,
their
yes.
yen equivalent, I don't care what their yen is.
To
the-
certain
the
people, yes,
US
they're worth that much. I
Their,
agree.
Their U.S. dollar equivalent of what they sell it
Of
for on
what
their,
they sell it for,
Dude, they
not
sell
what
t-
they make it for. We're talking about what they make it for.
I was talking
Yeah,
about
they can
selling
sell
it
it
for.
for $1,000.
No,
They
we're
probably made
saying
it
how
for
much it
$30
costs versus what they're selling it for, like what it costs
well,
to
it
make
depends
versus.
where you get your fabrics.
Yeah,
It depends
but
if you're
that was
getting
that's what this whole
organic or
argument
not.
has been.
Yes.
Sure.
So what we were saying is things are super cheap to make in Japan.
Sure.
or China,
Like
rather.
even really good
So-
quality stuff, just because of the way their economy.
So
stacks
in
against
Japan
ours.
or China, it's very cheap. Right now, the Japanese yen, the average income in Japan is 4 million yen a year.
Imagine if you made $4 million a year here. The
So
difference
the U.S.
in 4 million
the
yen
U.S.
there.
dollar.
Dude, I get the inflation
Or-
difference of
Yeah.
currency.
So when you
No,
take
no, no.
that against how
No,
much it makes
the,
to make a
the U.S.
product,
the
and
U.S.
then we
dollar
charge
equivalent
that much.
juice is $25,000.
Like we're arguing about the same thing with Supreme. Like they charge more for a product that's not worth that much. That Chinese company, just because they charge 500 doesn't mean it's worth 500. They're just they're overcharging. It's still a
Like that-
T-shirt
like
that's
that-
made out of the
That's why
same
you're
cotton.
paying for like supply and demand.
You're paying
and
for
you're
the
paying
name.
For
You're paying for the name. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
because they create supply. And
That means you're-
they create demand for it.
Yeah, for dumb people. They're like,
Well-
you gotta have this T-shirt, man.
That's
I'm
where
telling you, you
but-
gotta
but
have this
That's
T-shirt.
where the term like
You
clout
wouldn't buy
chaser
any
came
of
from
that
and
clothes now that you did when you were younger,
No,
because you're not stupid anymore.
it's
You're
more,
stuff.
smarter
Here, take
than
the baby
that.
back. Take the baby
I'm
back.
more-
I want you to
well,
hold the baby.
You're
I'm
not as
also-
easily influenced by what people think is cool,
It's not even that. I'm also
you're
not
not
trying to
stupid.
impress anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
because you're not influenced by what
I
others think.
could, like,
You're
I
not
could-
you're
I
not clout
could- I
chasing.
could-
You're not.
That's all that
I
is.
could go to a car show and I could rock my Supreme shirts, some of my Vlone shirts. It's like I could, like deck out pretty hard, but for who? For what? Like, what am I doing it for?
That's what I'm saying.
Who?
The people that like that or will pay that think that is valuable are people that are chasing the opinions of others and are very easily influenced over what other
but I
people
mean,
think of
you
them.
also
Meaning
have-
they're easily controlled. Meaning they're stupid. They can't think for their own.
But it's also because you have the top influential people in the world wearing these things. That's why, like, the brand Fear of God.
I never bought any of that
If you've
stuff.
ever heard
I
Fear
was
of God or
the same
like,
people were trying to influence me that were trying to influence
So in China, juice,
it's-
the average income is 120,000 yuan,
you. Like to me, clothing
and
is
that is $16,000 in U.S. dollars.
clothing is more of a utility first over fashion, like a form over function or function over form. I want
Once-
comfortable clothing. I want clothing that's going to last. I want clothing that's going to be and look good would be my third thing.
I think it's an economy thing where once you have enough clothes, once you have clothes to wear, then it's clothes you like.
No.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you
that I get.
'Cause
That
if
I
you-
get, but there's people that don't
Yeah.
have
I know, but
It's a
enough
status
and
thing.
still want to buy.
It's
what
a
they like.
status thing.
They need to have the nicest Jordans, and they need to have
I've-
all. It's a fucking pair of
Maybe
shoes.
I-
that
maybe
cost
status
the,
thing.
Jordans are a perfect example. Jordans cost the same amount that it costs to make a Walmart pair of shoes.
I've owned two
The
pairs.
quality of materials might be a little better. I'll give you that. Maybe it's double the pair
I've
of
owned
Walmart
I've
shoes.
owned two
You
pairs
get
of
a pair of
the
Walmart shoes
designers
for
are-
$40. You're not getting to
The
pay.
designers are paid more, so the shoe has to be.
Okay,
They have
I'll
a
give you that.
larger marketing team,
They
so the
could-
shoe has to cost more.
Yeah.
They have more department stores.
It's
the shoe has
not.
to
It's not
cost
3
more.
times more.
There's so much more, and there's so much more money that has to be paid out to make the cost of the product worthwhile to sell.
You don't have to.
Meaning
You
needs
don't
to
have to
sell
advertise
more.
for Jordan at all right now.
I'm not.
No, I'm saying no. Jordan
They
doesn't
don't.
have to advertise.
They just got to
Absolutely
put a shoe
not.
out.
Everybody knows
Because
what
it's
Jordan
a status
is.
thing. That's why you don't.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's why you've never seen.
That's why stupid people buy their shoes.
I've only ever owned two pairs of Jordans in my whole life, and they were both the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever had.
It's because they're copying, dude.
Yeah, they're stupid. They can't think for themselves and go, well, just because everybody has these shoes and thinks they're cool, I have to have them. I don't know.
My last sneakers were a pair of
I think-
Reeboks, and my last shoes I bought were Hey Dudes.
I
I
think-
only buy comfortable shoes.
Yeah, I say if I buy comfortable shoes.
I'm wearing 3-year-old moccasins because they're still.
I was wearing
comfy.
moccasins
Hell
yesterday.
Yeah, brother, me too.
I was wearing moccasins yesterday, and I buy the off-brand fucking.
Yeah, dude, these are bear paws or.
no,
or,
These are
or the
fucking
Minocos or
$20
whatever they
Boss
are.
Cobbs Johns from like 2.5
I
years
bought-
ago.
Are they the
I bought-
Minocos or Minocos?
No, they're literally
whatever?
just called
Minonkas.
Slippers.
They're just called slippers.
Slippers International. That's it. Just
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
$20. I
Dude,
guarantee
you wanna
if these
talk
had a
about-
Nike
wait,
logo,
you
they would've
boys-
been $80, and they're
You,
not.
you
worth
boys
4
want to
times
talk
more.
about
Yeah.
branding, and Matt's wearing Slippers International?
Yeah, dude, they're great.
Dude, fucking international. I'm talking about. They're all over the world, Juice.
I mean, I
These
get
slippers
it,
be
though.
slipping. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I
like,
get
say,
wanting
like
to have
J.
nice
Cole's your
things.
favorite rapper. You see him wearing
But
a
this is
specific
this is
shoe.
why I
Your
said
favorite basketball player.
in
they
my
have their
opinion,
own line of shoe.
the way I look
I
at
guess-
clothes is once you have enough clothes to wear, then it's clothes you like. Like if you don't have clothes, you're not going to be picky. That's the way I view it in my head.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Because my history of clothes is like I'm just lucky to have a fucking winter jacket.
Like all my clothes were hand-me-downs. Like it was like
Same.
growing up. Like it was you got
But, like,
once they were
Juice,
done with it.
I guess-
you didn't have older siblings,
I
so you
guess-
didn't have that same.
Sure.
I
thing.
guess my thing, Juice, with that is like, I don't think those are people that should be like people should be influenced by. Like
That's a big problem with younger
you're
kids.
influenced by a person that
Well, look at
you could
plastic
be influenced
surgery.
by
Kids
somebody
kids are a
that's-
lot more on the internet.
That's like
we
actually inventive and doing good things for the world.
we didn't have the internet that kids have today either, where we're not seeing this shit constantly. We saw the new technology in fucking Super Soakers.
Well, I
Like, it
mean,
was-
No, we saw shit.
Not nearly like what it is
The
today.
whole Jordan thing was
Not like what it was
prevalent
Not
in our
nearly
era.
like what it is today is my point.
Like I do remember as a kid wanting to get Jordans and not being able
Or the
to
fucking
afford
sick
them.
and one commercials.
Yeah, like so that was definitely a thing I think that was prevalent when we were kids.
I mean, body shape,
Probably more
sexuality
so
wasn't
as
pushed the
us.
way it is now. Skimpy clothing.
Fucking whores.
No, I will.
Nah, women
Plastic
have always been in
surgery
very
and
little
all the
clothing.
same-
Do you remember fucking Jessica Alba, dude?
all the
That
same
chick wore like crop
skinny
tops all the
nose,
time.
all the same skinny nose, plump upper lip thing that all white girls are going through right now.
Yeah, women are
It's-
really bad
it's-
with being
it's-
influenced.
Like
they're stupid.
everyone's paying as much money as they can. in
I
their-
think it's body image issues, Matt. I don't think it's because they're stupid.
it's body image. Well, once again, because like they see it and they want it.
Because they care about what others
there was
think.
a
I
good
guess
po-
what I'm getting at is people need to stop
It's
giving
the
a
same.
fuck what
It's the
others
same.
think.
It's the same with Lamborghinis
Be respectful
or
of them, though.
Ferraris.
But
if-
don't care what they think.
If everybody in this world had a Lamborghini or Ferrari, or the majority of people in this world, a lot of people wouldn't want a Ferrari anymore. It's because it's not that you.
I don't know about that.
Dude, it's not because you know the Ferrari 258 or whatever
Well,
the
that's-
fuck Strata.
But
Dude,
that
most people
gets down to
or
the
a
root
458
problem, Juice, is they don't have the Ferrari because they want the Ferrari. They have the Ferrari because they want other people to see
It's
them
a status
have a Ferrari.
thing. Yeah, they want it for the status.
That's-
It's the same for the clothes. It's the same for the
That's
sunglasses.
stupid.
It's
But if people, Juice,
a lot of people like showing off.
Juice to
A lot of people like being
devil's
flashy.
advocate, your whole thing about like if everybody had a Ferrari or Lamborghini, nobody would want Ferrari or Lamborghinis.
I think if everybody that wanted a
Chevy,
Ferrari and
Mazda,
Lamborghini-
Nissan, they all sell cars. There's a fuck ton of them.
You're
and
missing
everybody
my
still
point.
buys
but
them.
No,
You're
I
missing
Juice's
my
point
point.
holds
Some people
some weight because you
You
would
are
get
missing my
bored. You would
point.
get bored of them. They wouldn't be as cool because it's not a
There's
novelty.
nothing
There'd
to
be so many
start-
car
You're not
accidents.
going. You're not going. Oh, I saw a fucking Lambo the other day because
Yeah.
it's the first time you've seen one in 3 years. I get your point. I agree with your point a little bit, but I would say the people that really want a Lamborghini, like for the actual joy of having a Lamborghini, if you gave them all a Lamborghini, they would love to have that Lamborghini and would never get tired of having that. Like if you gave me a Lamborghini, I'll never be tired of that Lamborghini.
I'd sell it.
See, dude, but two things can be true at the same
If you gave
time.
me a
I agree.
Lamborghini, I'd sell
I
it.
agree. No,
you could
that's
get
why I
me a
said I agree with your
Lamborghini.
point.
You could get me any Lamborghini tomorrow. I don't care what fucking Lamborghini it is.
Same.
I would have one, personally and internally, I would have. I mean, besides ridiculous gratitude for you getting me a Lamborghini, I would have a ridiculous smile on my face because I know that when I'm about to get in a Lamborghini and I'm about to go drive down the road
And put
in
this thing into a
fucking
wall.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to go down the road in a Lamborghini.
Every time you got in a
Everyone
Lamborghini,
that
you
I'm
would
about
feel
to,
that way.
huh?
If you really truly wanted a Lamborghini, every time you got in that car, you would feel that way.
I felt that way with my GTI. Every fucking time
Yeah.
I got in my old car
That's what I'm saying. If
that
you
I
give
had
the
the
right,
absolute
if
passion
everybody
for,
wanted,
I didn't do it for other people though.
That's
Let's
what-
also
that's
not
what
get
I'm
that
getting
fucked
at.
up. I love that car for what I wanted it
We're-
to look
just-
like, and I made it look like that. But I
We
also
agree.
loved when I saw people like whip their neck and go, "Oh my god, it's a purple car," or like whatever their like comment was. I
Oh my god, that
loved
kid's
it.
a faggot.
If you want to
shit,
call
that's
me,
just sucking dick and driving.
if you want to call me an attention whore in that way, I have no problem
but-
admitting it because
But
I
you're getting,
loved it.
you're not, you're
I'd
missing
be
my
the same
point.
with that Lambo,
No, because
dude.
you're kind of missing my point. My point was that you did it not because you wanted others to see you doing it. You did it because you truly like that car.
I
and
love
you
that
just-
fucking car.
That's the difference.
That's what I'm about to do with my Mercedes, dude. I'm fucking excited.
That's the difference. In my eyes, that's the difference. Is like, and maybe, I mean, I'm being a little facetious and putting it on for the fun of it. That like, it's not stupid. Like, if you have the money to buy it, it's stupid if you don't have the money for it and you do it and you're showing off. That's fucking retarded. But if you have the money to do it and you want to buy a Lamborghini just because you want people to see you in a Lamborghini, that's cool. Whatever.
Well, it's like I saw
I
the
mean,
other-
I think it's dumb.
If you're
but
doing it
it's-
just to be seen, honestly, dude, you are an asshole.
Well,
and I like,
but at the
dude,
same
like, all
time-
these influencers that are buying GT2,
But if you
and
have the money
GT3
for it,
RSs,
Juice, fucking do it. Who
fuck
cares,
you, dude?
At the same time,
Nah, dude.
you have the money
dude,
for
these
it-
are $330,000
saying-
cars that they're not even being used by a Porsche enthusiast. That most true people that like are Porsche enthusiasts are on a list for 5+
I love how we
years.
just find something else to not agree on.
It upsets me.
Well, the GT3
Yeah,
RS,
upsets me a
you know, the
lot.
GT3 RS is like one of the hardest cars to drive.
It's what? No.
It's like no, it is. It's like a legit race car. It's a
It is one of-
I get it.
It's like
It's like literally like a difficult. Like you
Yeah,
need
I
to
saw a whole
drive
one
the
getting
car.
rebuilt because I saw.
I wasn't
TJ
saying like
once
you
getting
can't drive it.
rebuilt.
I was just saying like you need to practice
you
driving
need to
this
know how
car.
to drive it. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that.
So I'm
Well,
saying
what
like
I'm
with
saying is,
with all
like,
the
I don't
influencers
get-
buying it, they probably don't fucking drive it because they're like, I got it because I thought it was cool.
dude. Yeah, and yeah.
But you saying
it
about
just
not having
upsets
the
me.
money to buy things, Matt, this year for Christmas, 70% of what was purchased was on a credit card.
It's an 87, not a 90, my good sir.
It's fucking close enough.
It is very close. You know what that means, Jews?
Jeez, what's the difference? No. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right.
Slightly different.
Not a lot.
I could tell you a lot of differences.
Do you know what it needs? You know what your car needs?
For what I was getting at. No.
No,
My car needs a lot. I priced it out.
big country lab,
No.
right on the back.
No, dude, but I
Dude.
did, bro. I did see a car that genuinely
Might have
if
had
you-
one.
Dude, if you fab up a custom wide body kit for a Porsche 924, it's an 80s Porsche 924. If you fab up a wide body kit and you get rid of that stupid little fucking metal bumper in the rear, dude, you can fab up a Big Country Labs fucking bumper bracket mounted wing that goes perfectly around the rear bumper of the 924. And that giant fucking glass rear window, dude, it would be the sickest fucking build ever. I want to, dude, when I get a garage and I have fuck around money, I'm doing what I just said.
What if
I
this
want-
was Juice's post?
Well, I mean, that is the car. And it, but that, yeah.
Do you have those
that-
same wheels that are like almost like phone dials?
Yeah. I forget what they're called. It starts with a G. Wheel
Guillermo's.
name. It's,
Guillermo's. That's what I'm calling it.
It's like Goal something, or I don't know. I forget the wheel name.
Fucking
They're
last
nothing
night.
fancy.
Last night
I need tires.
I was talking about bolt patterns for a car, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, well, I had the Bugatti wheels, and they were this bolt pattern, and they're like, you had wheels from a Bugatti, and I stopped, and I was like, no, it's what they were called.
Yeah, dude, the Bugatti.
Like that's what they were called.
People do put Bugatti wheels on Volkswagens, though.
I
It's
know, but
actually
I was
very
like,
easy to do.
no, they were called that. They were from like
Yeah.
a '93 VR6.
Volkswagen names their wheels really weird shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, their '90s cars and the '80s cars were all named after winds. Like a Scirocco is like an eastern trade wind over fucking South Spain or something. Like
That's
that.
why it was a
A
snake.
Jetta is also like a wind or something like that. Like, they're all like named after like winds.
Rins
or, like,
are rivers.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what you're looking up history-wise on that, but
You want to send me that link?
nah, dude, I've
Yeah, the
read.
Gulf is named after the Gulf Stream. The Jeddah is named after the jet stream. The Passat is after trade winds, and the Scirocco is a hot desert wind. A Bora is a cold, gusty wind.
That's pretty dope.
And the Polo is linked to polar winds.
What
like
is
that.
the what was the Corrado after that?
Oh, the Scirocco was hot, humid wind blowing from the Sahara across the Mediterranean.
That's pretty sick.
It's a cool little Volkswagen fact.
I do find that interesting.
Spanish word wind current or jet stream.
Corrado is
See,
Spanish.
look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
The Scirocco was even briefly called the Typhoon in its prototype stage. That would have been cool. But the Chevy already had a Typhoon.
Some kind of don't make. I mean, like the Beetle is an exception.
Well, the
I
people
believe
named
the
it.
Fox
Yeah,
is
the-
an
the-
exception.
the Beetle
The name
was
of the
the-
Beetle is Type 1? Type 2?
Yeah, it's a Type 1. The Beetle
I
is...
believe the Thing is an exception.
That's Type
That's a-
3,
That's
right?
a Type 34, I think.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
Been
there's
a
all
while
the different
since I've,
types, like the
talked
notchbacks
Volkswagen
and
like
square
that.
backs
Yeah,
and
they're all
shit
they're,
and all that.
That's all.
The 2 was the
different
bus. The
types.
Type
That's
2
all
was the
like
bus.
popular name. That's just like
Yeah.
that's
The
what
people
the
named
people
them that.
named it. Like,
Yeah,
but their actual name from
like
Volkswagen
Type
was
2s
Type
and 3s
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, when they first were made, and then over
Sure.
time, maybe the fastbacks and everything had other like nicknames. But yeah, the Beetle originally was a Type 1.
I always liked the
Bus is a
notchback.
Type 2.
Notchback's like my favorite from then.
What were you looking to get from this?
I
was
was
just
just
looking
checking
at-
it out. I was gonna see if there's any like interior pictures or anything like
He
that.
said it
Yeah,
does have
dude.
rust.
Hey, that looks similar
Guarantee
to.
any car.
I
from-
saw something in there. I don't have my glasses. I saw something that said rust.
See, that interior photo looks similar.
Like one
to
of the last
mine.
sentences.
Well, rust is prone in
Doesn't
the,
say anything about
side
rust.
skirt area
No, it doesn't
and
say.
like the rocker area.
Well, yeah, you got fucking side
There's-
skirts all down that thing.
Well, there's drained. Well, I mean, the plastic side skirts themselves are fine from the Cosworth
It's the-
body
it's
kit.
the-
Well, it's underneath it.
They have drain tubes that
Yeah,
they
but
ran
condensation
through.
still sits in there. Like once water's in somewhere like that, it doesn't.
It stays.
It doesn't get totally out.
Sure, I mean it's all those plastic clips that just chills
That
on
too,
the end,
that,
but
like-
it's like the actual like core. It's kind of like your like heater channel core.
Mm-hmm.
They have like the drain tubes that run from the sunroof and the roof drain lines down the side run down through there, and in the back corner, like dog leg from like the rear arch and like back door, like that corner right there of like the wheel arch. Those rust really bad behind the side skirts because that's where the drain tube hole
Everything's-
is.
so, yeah.
And those, and inconveniently, right on the other side of that, on the underbelly of the car, are where the jack points are. So if the jack points are rusted out from those, it's very. You can still jack the car up from other spots, but where it
So
was
are body
intended
panels
to jack
available
up.
for those?
You can get so the only difference from my car and a standard 190
Is the body kit the interior?
is the actual body
engine?
kit, the bolstered seats, the steering wheel is
Yeah.
different.
There's
the-
probably a handful of shit. I
The
get it.
dash, the top dash is the same. The center console shit is not the
Gotcha.
same. It like tapers different in like the molding.
door card shit like that. I'm
Door
sure. like,
cards,
yeah.
but I already found fully vacuum.
So can you get body panels
vacuum
for,
infused carbon
for those
fiber ones.
Mercedes though?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So like the worst, the absolute worst damage to my car is if you can find an exterior photo of the driver's side. The quarter panel has the hole for the antenna. Previous owner took the antenna out and never plugged the hole.
Yeah, you can see it.
So
The
you got water all in there.
The water and the snow from all the years of it sitting outside of a barn. The water collected down. So like if you pop the trunk and you were to take the plastic wheel arch covers out from the trunk, down in the left deep cubby hole that like a lot of like 80s trunks had, like trunks didn't go flat from wall to wall. Like there were usually deep
Pockets.
little pockets.
Yeah.
That bottom left
Because they were cheap in
side
the
po-
80s and didn't want to.
Yeah,
put all the
they
metal.
didn't
It's
wanna
not
do
like
the-
it was designed to be a cubby hole. They just didn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was just
But I get
easier
it.
to not
but
fill
like
it.
what
But
I
they were
would
good
call
little
like
cubby
a-
holes. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like what I would call that like cubby hole,
It's your brick hole.
in
all
the rear
that
quarter,
water
yep.
sat down in there. So if you were to take the if you were to take the rear driver's side wheel arch lining off, because there's like a body
Plastic
like,
wheel
like
well in
arch
there.
molding from the Cosworth body panel kit. If you were to take that off, I mean, like, even if you don't take it off, you can go to my garage right now and put your hand underneath, like, where your, like, lip that you would roll.
Fender lips all gone.
Where it's gone. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's not touching the
It's probably
the
like
inner
that.
metal wheel
I
well.
guarantee if you
And
have
then it
do you
goes
have
down
lips
like
on
that
all
along the whole thing.
fenders?
Huh?
Are there lips on all the fender wells?
Yeah.
You're
It's-
probably gonna need some rust repair on these
Dude,
lips.
it's
One thing
it's-
I will
it's
tell you,
just- dude, I swear
knowing
it's just the
from-
back one. I checked it already.
You took them all off.
No, I
Reached
looked
up underneath of
I
'em.
felt for it.
Juice, I'm gonna tell you this.
There might
from
be rust, but it's not separated from.
yeah, it's
from
not gonna
water
be
It's not
rot,
flowing.
but you're gonna have. There's gonna be a lip or two, but you're gonna have to do little patch panels or shit like that. I'm gonna tell you this from doing a few cars now. Anything that you see visually, expect about 50 times worse than that behind it. Because you can see that there's gonna be brackets, there's gonna be weird like inner braces that you don't think about
Sure.
that are gonna be rotted. Like it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
need
so.
to
Don't just think
order-
it's gonna be outer panels.
No,
Like it's gonna
no,
be.
there's probably gonna be like mounts like
With the
under
US
the
Bank split
unibody part there, and like I already assumed I'm gonna need to either order brand new sheet metal, whether a reproduction or
might-
OEM,
no,
I don't
you
just
care,
might
or
have
go to
to-
a junkyard and go section it with a fucking sawzall.
You
I'm
might
gonna need to
juice
get
if
that
it's
whole
rotted
inner
out on
wheel
your
arch.
car. If it's rotted out on your car, that old of a car and that metal,
That's
you're
only-
not gonna find one in the junkyard. You're gonna have to hand make a lot of shit.
That's not necessarily true at all. A lot of this I can get.
No. There's
There's
juice.
nothing different with
I'm
with,
telling
with,
you
with
from
that
doing
car
this.
and a standard one.
I'm telling you, from
Even if you
doing
get
this.
it, it probably
I'm working
won't
on
fit.
a Ford Bronco right now, a 1990s Ford Bronco, one of
Yeah,
the most
certain shit's
known
probably
Bronco.
So gone that you're going
Juice.
to need to make contact points. Like I get that.
No, there are parts that you cannot get for Ford Broncos because they do not make them, and that is one of the biggest aftermarket cars there
get
is.
it. I
There are
looked
going to
these
be
up, like, I
panels.
already found them.
What I'm saying is, you're going to get in behind that fender, and there's going to be a bracket that holds something to something that you're going to be like, oh, I'll just be able to order it. It's not going to be made, and you're not going to be able to get it at the junkyard because if
No,
it's
I
a
get
common
that.
rot point, it's going to be rotten. You're going to have to make. There's going to
get
be shit
that.
you're going to have to make.
It's
I'm not
only
saying
a
it's going to be a bad
common
thing. I'm
rot
just like
point.
warning you ahead of time to like before you say I'm going to do this project, take that into account.
The specialist sites that sell shit for that car specifically, they make rear subframe reinforcement plates you can weld in, all jack point sheet metal with
That's
the
not-
with the
yeah.
pressed and chamfered holes, the dimpled holes. They make the entire rear inner wheel arch still. Mercedes sells it from
And
their
there's
site.
still going to be parts that they do not make
I
when you
get
get in
that.
there, is what I'm saying.
I
So
get
just be
that.
cognizant of that.
Dude.
I get that there's a lot of stuff that can be bought and
Sure.
it seems so easy. I'm telling you, I've done a few and it's not.
In the
You
restoration
look at it and go,
shop
oh,
I
this is
worked
going to not
in-
be bad. And then you do it.
Dude, I
and
get
it's
it. In the
5 times
restoration
worse
shop
than you
I
thought.
worked in, I ran into all sorts of wild shit back in the day that I was like, what the fuck do we do now? Yeah, dude, like, I know
Scrap the
that
car.
happens. What I'm saying, luckily, with my situation with this car is I have all the rare pieces.
The body,
I have,
the
I
body
have
kit,
everything
yeah.
that makes this car, this model car, to make it complete. It's just damage to common sheet metal parts, and hopefully none of my wire was eaten because it was
Replacing
It was
wire is
a-
easy.
Wire, yeah.
It's
That's,
a
it was
pain
a
in the
home
ass.
for
It's time
mice for a long
consuming, but
time. So that could be a massive issue.
it's time consuming, but it's fixable.
the other thing,
um,
Juice, with the body panels I'll warn you about is anything that's like reproduction. It's not going to fit very well.
It's gonna. You're
There's
gonna.
a lot of rework
Well,
to
a lot of these cars are.
Mercedes
panels.
does sell a lot
But-
of the LEM.
but what I-
sheet
what-
metal for
but
this
it's
car.
But,
reproduction OEM probably,
And also,
so
these
it's not gonna be as
cars,
good as,
they're not
like,
always
OEM
matched
OEM.
for match. Like they weren't.
no.
They weren't manufactured in the same way they were today. Like that.
Not saying you can't do any.
No,
of
no,
them,
but
There
like,
are a
but
lot
like,
of cars that
if you measure like
parts.
that's fair.
your trunk
and that
offset.
was a very common car.
Well,
But,
the
like-
190, dude, like they have
what
literal
I'm-
dead stock or what, like new in box dead stock.
What I'm
of
saying
this.
is like if you measure like center line of your trunk to the left, center line of your trunk to the right,
yeah,
and then
if
you
the
go to another
chassis
car.
tweaked,
But if you go to
then
another
yeah.
car and you measure it, I promise they're not going to be the exact same. Just
I
because these
never
cars
said they were.
No, I'm saying there's going to like, as far as like a body panel not fitting.
Dude,
That's the-
I legit.
I'm not saying you can't do it.
literally
I'm
am
just making a statement.
National Technician Honor Society member
Juice, I'm not saying.
of bodywork and automotive collision repair. You don't need to explain that to me. I understand. It is the same with paint codes. You can have 2 yellow Mini Coopers made the same year from the same factory with the same exact paint code. They can have a slightly different variant, and if you go to get it matched, it will not be the exact same thing. I understand there are differences.
I was
I'm
just
not
saying
even
it's going to be a
arguing that
pain in
there
the
are
ass.
differences.
I was just saying it's going to be a pain in the ass putting those panels in because they're probably not going to match up bit for bit.
Well,
I just want to warn you that I started a car 15 years ago that's still in pieces.
Yeah,
So, just remember that. And that's literally the most produced car ever.
That's why you're
Everything is
also,
available.
You're also going a brutally custom avenue in the Beetle.
none of the custom shit at this point is in my way. That's all done.
Well, I mean,
It's literally
you know,
just
life
welding
gets in the
body
way,
panels
dude.
onto things.
It's just taking time.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Dude, I
You get bored
life
of it.
gets
That's
in
what
the
happens.
way. Yeah,
Well, no,
you get bored.
you get distracted by something
You
and then
have
you just
other
get away from
priorities.
it.
It also was much bigger of a project than I had anticipated when I first started it. So that's why I'm saying,
I
like,
get it, dude.
To be fair, Matt, we
like
also
I get
we
it
also
from when you're in school working on like a project with a team. It's a lot different than when it's just you by
Absolutely.
yourself.
Matt,
doing
there
this
was
shit.
also
Like,
a couple times where we would sit there and brainstorm and have and just talk about stuff, and then we'd be like, "Oh, that'd be cool," and then you do it, and then you're like, I just added 20 hours of work
Yeah.
to what I wanted to do."
like I hope you do it. I want to help you do it, but I just want to make sure that like
The commitment.
that it's not like the whimsical of like I want to do this to it, I want to do that to it, isn't just like a quick little like ADHD spurt where it's like, you know,
You
I wanna do
hyperfixated
this,
for a little
and
bit.
then it fades
No,
off.
I
again.
get it,
Like
dude.
it's a fucking like it's a chore, dude. It's
Dude,
a
I
lot.
get it. That's what it was with my last project, which is why the Mercedes has sat for so long.
Yeah,
because
but your
I was
last
putting
project
so
is
much into
nothing
that.
compared to what this is.
No,
gonna be.
absolutely not.
Like you did a lot to that GTI, but that's nothing. In like swapping out a car. Like this is nothing against you. Unbolting something and bolting it back in is nothing compared to like cutting, rewelding, and like
Sure.
literally rebuilding a car from like
No, man, I get that.
nuts
dude.
and bolts of
it.
everything. Like
That's why, Juice, I have my.
you can do it. I
See,
have no
luckily-
doubt that you can't do it. I
Dude,
just
like,
want to
I
like
You have
was-
the ability.
I was
like
paid
from
to do it at
somebody
one
that
point.
doesn't want to see you just like start something and not like I would love to see you rip that car around like it's a cool car.
I was
but,
paid
like,
to do it at one point.
I get that, but
I-
that's
like, I-
different than like being
dude, I get it.
self-motivated. Megan,
See, but that's why
I'll
I
do
wanna
anything
it.
for money, Juice.
Dude, I want to
Like,
do it in the first place
I'm
for
being paid
me.
to do it right
Yeah.
now, and I still
I
don't
got
want
out
to
of
do
it
it.
because I didn't want to do it for other people.
I get that.
Dude, I got into the passion because
I
I loved it for me.
Support that. I agree.
And
with
I
that.
learned the skill
That's why I
for
struggle
me.
working
Yeah.
on the
And
Bronco.
then after a little over like
Seriously, because even though like the Bronco, I'm getting paid to do that. I get paid per hour to go out there and work on that.
it's
Bronco.
not the same when
It's
it's
not
not
for
yours.
me,
It's
so-
not
So
for you.
your motivation.
So my
different.
motivation.
You also don't know the expectations of every single customer you have, or every expectation.
I don't
of
care about
quality level
customers'
is different.
expectations. I'm going to do the best
I
job
do,
they've ever seen
but
anytime, regardless.
It's like
I'm
you do,
confident
though.
in
Like,
my
you do
work.
care about it
No, I
because
don't care because I'm confident in my work. I know it's going to be perfect. They're gonna like it. I don't care what.
And if they
think.
don't, they have to pay him anyway.
Yeah. No, like,
ain't
we
getting
both
better
have
than
the
me.
same.
That's what I'm getting at.
We both have the same like fabrication mindset of that, and like but yeah,
But
dude,
see-
like, I got out of it because I didn't want to do it for others anymore. I only wanted to do it for myself.
I agree with that.
And then
100%.
life got in the way,
It is
and
so
I just
difficult.
didn't do it for
See,
myself. for a
Juice, that's
while.
why I have my Sportster in the garage that I had planned on completely redoing again, and then I decided to have a child instead.
Life gets in the way, dude.
That was easier to make than fucking make the bike.
I've been paying $350
Do what you love. Never have to work a day in your life.
Store that car for at minimum 7 years.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, dude. Just to store it because I refuse to get rid of it because I know its potential, I know its value, I know what I want to make it look like, not what I am not planning
Hot
on
rod
restoring
flames.
it to stock. I know exactly what I want to do. I have
Hot
it all
rod
priced
flames.
out.
NOS sticker in the back window.
Diesel stack out of the back.
We're bagging it. I already got the kit. We got.
I hope it's really not rusty and really not that bad for you, but
I generally
Hey,
don't
I-
think it is as bad as I
helped
think
Juice clean
is
it
in my
twice.
brain.
I know, and I hope it isn't. I just
What'd
know
you
that
say?
like
I said I helped you clean it twice.
I've done
No,
this.
no, no, we never clean this. We never vacuum this car. We shampoo vac the GTI before
Oh.
we sold it.
That was the.
Which
I know I
was
cleaned.
gonna ask you. So over Christmas break, I got all like the like impact ratchets, like the cordless
cool
ones
in
and shit to
red.
do this. I'm going down with the Tyvek suits that I still have that you gave me. I am
I gave
going,
him hospital grade
I
fucking
know,
suits.
I'm
I
going
know.
down. I'm going down over Christmas break to the car.
You need the wet vac.
No, not just yet. I'm going down over break. I'm taking the front and rear seats out, which are literally originally black leather Recaros. They're completely white from mold. Also N95 NIOSH mask. I'm taking them back to the house, putting a torpedo heater in the garage, and I'm hitting them with.
don't put
I'm
those
doing
in
mold
your-
remover treatment.
Do that outside.
Well, no. Like I'm going to do like the main.
Like I wouldn't
mold
put those in
spray
your
and-
house.
No.
Like
He's
or in
gonna
your
clean them
garage.
and then bring them in.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
clean
okay.
them.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
I was
putting the
gonna-
heater in the garage so
I
that
heard
they
you-
don't freeze.
I got
I need to pre-warm the garage.
I got
though,
you.
so
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
clean
do the
them, put them in the
treatment
garage to
outside.
dry
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you.
I
The
knew what
way-
he meant,
I know.
but what he
wasn't
said was
fully
like
listening,
I worked-
and you went.
I was trying to
thought you were
shorten it so I
talking
didn't talk
chronological
as much.
order.
His
'cause you were
torpedo
like, I'm gonna
heater-
heat the garage, then I'm gonna clean them. I'm like,
Yeah,
Why-
no,
but I get it.
Yeah,
he's gonna spread the mold onto everything he
yeah.
can.
So I was like, no, don't put it right. You like, you can get that at any.
Anyway,
like,
you were gonna ask
take
me.
take it to the fucking self-service car wash and hit them with a little fucking.
Not in the winter time. I just want to take
That's
this.
true. Yeah.
And also, you're not supposed so
Ah,
so
yeah, well,
pressure
that's probably not
washing
good.
heavily molded seats or any form of cloth, leather, any form of fabric is not good.
Because you drive it in.
Well, that
Yeah,
and
you're
probably
driving it into
waterborne,
the
and
foam.
You want to
and then
giving it
remove
more-
If
you want to
that
remove
mold-
the
exactly,
exterior
you're
and then
giving it
kill the
more.
mold.
Yeah, you want to hit it with shit called Caronbium or some shit.
I
have
got
the
other stuff too.
spray.
That's good for it.
Well, this was ranked the #1 rated mold remover. Bleach is also horrible because bleach is only a surface mold killer
Yes.
and it will not penetrate
Correct.
spores that have seeped into like the actual foam padding of the seat itself. It's called concrobium.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
liquid
you were
mold
gonna ask
remover.
me.
I'm getting that at Lowe's. I was gonna ask it at some point, not soon, but at some point, I was gonna ask if I could use the shampoo vacuum machine again.
So I have that.
Oh yeah. Go top left. What was top left? Is that Boogie's car? Yeah, dude, hit that car. I was talking to this dude. Yeah, so this is Boogie. He's from the UK. I don't want to call him a friend because I've never actually met him, but I've talked to this dude a lot.
He's got red inlays in his seat.
So
That's sick.
no, dude. So that's dead stock Recaro fabric. It says Recaro in different tones of copper, orange, and like browns. And he had those seats reupholstered. His airlift controller is an old transparent orange Game Boy. Dude, I've talked to this dude a lot. He is so fucking dope.
That car is sick.
What's his
This-
dick taste like?
I don't know, because
Pro-
once again, I haven't met
Probably
him in person.
cucumbers, if I had to guess.
See, but he's got the 2.516, so he's got
Are those glass headlights or
0.2
plastic? They
more
look.
than me.
They look glass.
What?
They're kind of. They look plastic
the
in that one,
headlights?
but they look glass in that one.
So I have OEM the OEM Euro.
Do you mean to call him Dougie?
Huh?
You mean to call him Dougie?
Oh, I confused him with the other dude. There's another dude named Boogie that also has a 190 that's bagged. Yeah, this is Dougie. My apologies, Dougie, if you're listening. You're not, but yeah, dude.
Single arm?
He had his
pretty sick.
entire interior rewrapped, all with that dead stock of that Recaro fabric.
Is that like a green or a... In some lights, that car looks gray. In some lights, it
No,
looks
that's
green.
It's like a graphite gray.
Nah,
Like a hunter green, forest green.
it's the OEM color. It's called Blau Schwarz, which is blue black.
So
That's
green.
what my color is. I mean, like,
I thought your
depending...
car was black.
It's blue black. The color code is Blau Schwarz, blue
That's kind
black.
of sick. I really
Yeah.
like those seats.
Those are my seats. He just got them fully reupholstered with fake leather and the dead stock Recaro fabric.
Why is like there a big popular thing with the strap grips on the fucking
Well,
doors?
so his door cards were going bad. Those door cards are vacuum resin infused molded door cards by a dude in Canada named Steves. You can buy those for $2,300 for front and
Juice
rear
has found
door
the most
cards.
niche car club.
Dude, I mean, it's a very sought after car. There's just from the amount of offers I've had from people that wanted to buy it from my time on having it on Facebook.
But anyway,
it's
I
a very
have
sought-after
multiple
car.
different vacuums now. I even have a steam cleaner.
Dude, I'd love to steam clean the door cards and shit. Even though
It's literally over here.
the leather started to peel.
I
up
have
from, like,
two
the-
different ones.
I think we should make it look like a rally car.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. Hot rod
that's-
flames.
Well, it is a rally. It's a DTM car, but that's the 190e Evo 2. That's the Evo 2.
So what you're saying
believe
is
in
next
total
year
they
you're
made
running it at the
500.
Pagoda Hill climbs.
Or no, they made 499. I believe.
Go to that
of the
green one in the
Evo
middle.
2.
Is that like a super wide body? That's fucking
That's
neat.
just an Evo 2. Well, it's an HWA Evo. HWA is a company that does like European racing products.
That's a super wide body though. That's like an
Yeah,
RWB.
it's custom.
That's it looks like
It's all done in house by HWA. They have like laser scanners and they do their own wide body custom mold injections.
Well, what's stopping you from getting a laser scanner?
I can get a laser scanner. I'm just not good with SolidWorks. If I was good at SolidWorks, I could get a laser scanner, incorporate my scans
if
to
only
it.
you knew somebody who was.
I mean, I know 2 people that are highly skilled in it. I just I've learned how to go onto SolidWorks and
look at it. And
do
spin
quick-
the image.
Yeah, which you have to click. You have to click the center mouse part. That's like the scrolly knob. You have to click the scrolly knob to spin your object.
That is correct.
You also
To rotate your object.
Yeah, to rotate. I also know how to do the different planes to see from different planes. I know how to manipulate nodes, kind of. I also know how to do quick measurements on PDFs where
Juice.
measurements are not specified, and then I can add the arrow. The arrows off.
Jeez,
to the
I took a
side.
whole semester of AutoCAD, and I gave up the moment we did 3D, and I still passed with a B.
Me and Matt were
I
both
did good.
in class in high school.
I did
doing
I did
AutoCAD.
good in all the 2D drawings. Once it got to 3D, I was like, I don't remember the commands to do this stuff. I give up. And we had to draw a gear in 3D, and I didn't remember how to duplicate all the way around because there was a way to do it, and I didn't remember how to do it. And I started drawing each individual one, and I was like, fuck this, and I gave up. And I turned it in, and I finished the class with a B. B was good enough.
Be solid.
That fucking class was hard.
If you look up Boogie,
When you're not good at math,
_
it gets real
BK
hard.
I would look. We're
True.
When you're not good at math,
Yeah, but
drawing
Boogie has
gets
a
hard.
Pandem wide body kit, which is Pandem is a Japanese wide body brand. He Boogie _ BK. He has
That's why you like him, because he's the fucking Burger King.
he has a Pandem.
BB?
He has a Pandem wide body kit. It's fucking insane. Ain't this guy? He's just selling a factory Cosworth.
I don't know. What-
It's a sick vehicle though, dude.
For everybody else that doesn't care about this vehicle, what do you want to
man.
tell them?
And listen, dude, you probably didn't care much about this episode, and you know what? I don't care. I got together with
I thought
my
it was a good
boys.
episode.
I thought it was too.
We had a little bit of philosophizing from you guys in the beginning. You and I had a little bit of a disagreement that we ended up coming out on the same side of.
I still love you.
I always love you.
Me and Juice
if we
started the
disagree
thing with
sometimes.
fucking roasting each other.
That's wonderful. And then we ended up with some car talk in which we all came to the same conclusions again.
yeah, you
And
need
even though
to
we differ in some ways, we still are very similar, and we'll always be with each other, and we'll always have each other's backs, fronts, sides,
right.
and tops.
Only with the
You-
top. Only with the
you
tops
need
off.
to end this episode the way that we started. You need to look at him and tell him that he's the type of guy too. Fill in the blank. He looks like the kind of guy that.
You look like the type of guy that get touched by a priest.
There you go. We'll see y'all next week, baby.
Brother man.